by Boron.
Welcome back to the Morning X. Well, they're traveling the country targeting teens. A musical that is upfront, it's blunt, it's addressing the issues most teens face at some point in their life. Dead Serious exposes the issues of abortion, alcohol, drugs, religion, sex, and suicide. Many issues that we don't often want to talk about with our children. Please welcome to the Morning X, Terri Hopton and Kylie Green. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Okay, this is amazing. Terri, tell us a little bit about how this got started.
We decided we wanted to write a musical that was going to reach out to teenagers and really reach kids where they were. And so in 1989, we actually wrote the show and really wanted it to appeal to teenagers today.
But you started, it was part of your church.
Yeah, we actually started at a church and left the church, and in 1990 became a nonprofit organization, and we've been doing the show ever since. This is our 21st performance year of the show.
That is just amazing. And so you're traveling, and how many teens join you?
We have 35 teenagers.
Okay.
We travel with about 50 people with techs and staff and things like that, and we go to high schools all over the country. We travel about 8 months out of the year on weekends, and then once the kids are out of school in June, we take a longer trip in June.
Okay, and so you play Emily, Kylie, as part, and what is her character?
She is the character that gets bullied by the rest of the characters in the show, both verbally and physically throughout the show. They call her names, they push her around, and towards the end of the show, she just says, "I've had enough," and she basically says, "Screw you," and
Really? So that's the message that you're setting. And what kind of feedback are you getting as you travel across the country?
It's huge. At the end of our show, we offer a listening room where teenagers in the audience can actually come and just talk to somebody about what they're struggling with. And the students that come to us that say, I'm lonely, I'm depressed, I don't have any friends, or I get picked on at school, or, I mean, it's just, it's huge. Students that are struggling with cutting, you know, as a result of other things. Thoughts of suicide. It's just crazy, the emails we get from kids that, you know, I just saw the show and it's really impacted my life, things like that. But I think they can really identify with characters like Emily. In fact, I've asked kids in our group, how many of you have been bullied or picked on? And the majority of kids in our group have been.
I think we can all say at some
abused.
point in our life we've been bullied to some degree. So, okay, so you're getting the message out. They're reaching back to you. Then where does it go from there?
What happens is we have churches that sponsor our event in different cities, and so they do the follow-up then on those students. We have those kids fill out a 3-part form, so we're able to plug them in, or maybe they just need friends to sit with them at the lunch table. So those churches will then, you know, get kids in their youth program to kind of seek those kids out and help them out, you know, in different various ways.
I'm sure the testimonies are just amazing.
Yes.
And the feedback. Well, I think it's absolutely wonderful what you're doing. Folks want to see the musical this weekend.
Yes.
Where can they do so?
We're going to be at Centerpoint Church in Liberty Township, Ohio. Tickets are $8 if you get them in advance, and they're sold in advance up until Thursday. You can also get them at the door for $9. And if they want to check it out, they can go to our website, which is www.mish-inc.com, or call our office at 459-7268.
And of course, we'll put all that information on our website as well to make it a little easier. Thank you so much, both of you, Terri, Kylie, for joining us and what you're doing, the message that you're sharing across the area, because the numbers of kids being bullied is amazing.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When we come back, Rob has a look at the stories that we're working to bring you tonight at 6. And if you're thinking about getting an Amazon Kindle, it's going to be a little easier come Saturday. We'll tell you why coming up later. Katie?
Plus, we've got a lot of sunshine in our future. The next few days looking gorgeous and even warmer. We'll talk about that 7-day coming up. Stay with us.